I don't have any hard numbers on this or sources on this, but my instincts. And so I don't know what the percentages may be, but most people will lie to their therapist. Even therapists, if they are getting therapy in a session, 9 times out of 10 or 8 times, I don't know, we're not immune to these behaviors because we're therapists. So I don't know what the percentages are, but most people will lie to their therapist at least once or twice during a therapy session. And a therapist who may be receiving therapy, we are not immune to that as well. And there could be a couple of different reasons why that happens. But what I want to concentrate on is it's okay. It's okay if you do that. As therapists, we are not, um, unless we are in forensic psychology and trying to examine body language and eye contact and facial expressions. And while we may have some skill sets in that, the main skill set that we are using when we enter the therapy room, and the reason why it's therapy, is our listening skill sets. And when we are able to listen to people and we are outside of that situation, so we are in therapist mode and we are examining a situation that you may have told us one day and now there's a discrepancy in what you tell us today. So we might pull that forward, we might sit back on it a little bit and kind of let you process through that. But that's the beauty of therapy. It's the beauty of it. So don't be alarmed or feeling fear or judgment or something if you're like, wow, I just sat in that session and I lied to my therapist. It's okay. And whether we know or we don't know, it's okay for you. Because even as you are exploring and processing out situations, like I said, there could be reasons why that a person may lie, right? They could be a fear of being judged by the therapist. They could be blocking where they do not want to go there. So they will lie and say, well, I'm okay. I'm at a space where I'm really good, where they're not at a space where they are really good. So it's okay if you sat in that therapist chair and you did not share all the information with your therapist. If you may have spun it a little bit. But again, this is about, for you, it's not to make a good impression on your therapist. So if you're feeling like you have to make a good impression or that you are fearful of being judged by your therapist, that's a different conversation to have, whether or not it's a good fit for you. Last thing I wanted to add to that is, or you may not be ready to confront those things that you are still blocking or lying about. So that could be just a couple of different reasons why you sat in the therapist chair and lied.